Legend of Total War here with a new game series for Total War Rome 2. Now this series is going to be about the historical battles for Rome 2. We're going to be playing them on Legendary difficulty. Now I've had a few people messaging me, over the past few months / years in regard to specifically the Battle of Alesia, saying it's now practically impossible. I had beaten all of these battles on Legendary difficulty prior to, I think, Emperor Edition, but I've cleared up, you can actually get rid of your progress. I formatted my hard drives and then reinstalled it. I never backed up my saves, so it was fine. We're going to be doing the Battle of Cannae on Legendary difficulty, of course. You can see that I haven't done it so far, but I have gone in and practiced all of these, so I have an idea of what we need to do to win all of them. So these are going to be walkthrough videos, they're not going to be blind playthroughs. I know some of you prefer to have blind playthroughs, but I've decided to go through for a walkthrough because some people, the thing is, they message me saying that it's impossible, and I'm going to show you none of these are impossible. You'll probably not have to use conventional tactics,
it is 260
but they're not impossible.
BC, in the midst of the Second Punic War. After several major victories against Rome, Hannibal continues his campaign around Italy. The Roman people, keen to see a swift end to the war, elect Varro and Paulus as consuls. The Senate gives them command of an army larger than any the Republic has fielded before, specifically to deal with the Carthaginian threat. This new Roman army marches onto the Apulian plain, determined to halt Hannibal's advance through Italy.
Also, just ignore this. I don't know why this has come up. It's just frame rate counter. I don't even know how to turn it off. I don't know how it came up there either. So, yeah. So like I said, just a disclaimer. I won't be fighting this battle in the historical context of it. I won't be trying to envelop the army because it doesn't work on Legendary difficulty. I mean, it can work, but you're pretty much... the chances of success are like fucking none. It's not the best way to go about this battle.
After 2 days of skirmishing, Roman and Carthaginian forces finally meet on the banks of the Aufidus River. Rome has brought what it hopes will be overwhelming force to the field. Although inferior in number, Hannibal's army is highly maneuverable, with superior cavalry. The Roman army is relying on brute strength to smash through the Carthaginians. Hannibal could use this relentless push against them. If Hannibal's line can hold, and his cavalry can dominate the flanks, then he can control the legion's advance. The Roman numbers will mean nothing.
And therein lies the problem. You cannot hold for very long.
The Romans advance, all pomp and spectacle. Let us show them how a real army fights. Smash them into the river.
Okay, so just bear with me a moment here because I've got a lot of actions to do very quickly because this is not the ideal setup for me. What we want to be doing, pretty much what I did last time I played through this, for the beginning part at least, we want to be having their equities take on our spearmen as soon as possible. So now, normal conventional thought would be, oh yeah, you just let them charge at us, but they might decide to attack something else. So we want our guys definitely to fight, the spearmen definitely to fight. So each of them needs to pick a target and just go straight for it, because it doesn't really matter if we take a lot of casualties with the spearmen. We don't need them for anything else afterwards. All these other guys over here, they need to get back because we've got other uses for them. So they can't be here. Hannibal can stay behind, I guess, because he's got this ability. Man, that took more damage than I was hoping. It's alright. Libyan hoplites will be totally useless against them. This is the only time they're actually going to be useful. So I'm just going to bring Hannibal over here to do this. That doesn't matter. As long as our other hoplites here do alright. See, that's not good there. I don't want Hannibal getting involved just yet. These guys need to get back. Now these guys, I believe they're scripted There's a lot of things to mention, and there's not much time to do it. What are you doing? Okay, sorry, I'm just concentrating on this. I really can't comment on other things right now. Sometimes commentary can get in the way of actually doing a good job on the battle. Make sure you kill them. Make sure they're shattered. Good. Good, I'm pretty happy with how that went. Good, one of those are gone. Okay, so these guys will walk up to about here and then stop and then start chasing us like crazy. And we need to use that chase against them. Skirmishers, come and stand over here. Main line, you guys need to fucking get moving over here right now. I probably took a bit more damage on the spearmen than I would have liked, but like I said, I don't need them after this. Send Hannibal in there to help finish it off. Now the reason why we don't want to use our cavalry against their cavalry is because on legendary difficulty it's pretty much as a trade-off. And that's not good enough. We need our cavalry. We don't need our spearmen. Because the spearmen are just going to be totally useless against their troops. They're completely inferior. Okay, cavalry, you just stay right there for the time being. Okay, just help run them down. Okay, you need to get over there as well. Okay, need to get our guys to not be firing at will, and we don't want formation attack. Because we're not trying to hold formation in this. The problem here is that I'm not going to have enough time to get away. Okay, they've shattered, that's all we needed. Get them back. Get back. Get close to the river. I don't think they chase us that close to the river. They'll go for the main bulk of our force, which is over here. And you can see, size-wise, we don't have much compared to them. So we've lost 1 unit, they've lost 5 so far. Alright, next thing we need to do, those guys, yeah, they're gone. Gotta take out Varro here. So what we're going to do is split up into 2 groups, the left side and the right side, to go around and essentially get back over this side. We need to buy time because the thing is, this front line here, it will just plow through us so quickly on this difficulty rating. We've got to make use of our skirmishing to thin them out first, not during the fight, but take them out first. Because they have absolutely no maneuverability now. The fuck? Well, whatever. Okay, so you come over here. Don't want them shooting just yet. I don't know what's going on with that. Just ignore them. That must be a bug or something. It says they're steady, but I don't know. So come over here. Fire at will. We got to get rid of their legatus. Specifically, we want to be shooting them in the back, obviously. Very nice. Now the thing is, they could easily turn around. Okay, he's dead. They could easily turn around and shoot my troops. Now we have to harass them as much as we can to give our guys time. Because the thing is, they're going to get tired as they run around like this. Okay, Triari is okay. We just don't want to shoot them in the front because of their shields. Triari actually is perfect for these guys to shoot. We want to get rid of their spearmen. So just wait for the good opportunity. Wait for him to turn around. Isolate him. And take them out. We want to even the odds as much as possible before we go into melee. Which is what skirmishing is all about. There we go. I've turned around. No, stop. Stop. Okay, so yeah. Get all the way over there. You've just got to keep running. You'll get a chance to rest another time. Alright, what we can do in this instance is split up. So one of them can shoot and the other one distracts. It's hard to tell which one's going to have access to shoot, so we just use both of them to shoot. Okay, skirmishers, you start coming in around the back. We just start picking them off at the rear as much as we can. Now, we're not going to have enough ammunition to kill them all. We'll just do what we can. Okay, our guys are exhausted. That's not a good thing, but there's a lot of distance between us and the main line. Where did their, oh, there they are. Right, yeah, don't worry about them too much. I could probably send the cavalry to go finish them off. So we didn't really kill a whole lot of these Triari, but that's okay. Looks like all their Triari are in the rear. Okay. Bring you over here. Okay, that's all my ammo for them, but we can still use them to annoy them, which is the whole point. So it looks like they're regrouping. If our guys could have just a bit of a rest, that would be good. Okay. So I haven't put these guys on fire at will for a reason. Every single shot counts. One of the biggest problems with our skirmishes is just lack of ammunition. Like, these guys have got ammo of, what is it? 15. That's not heaps considering how well armored the enemy is. So we have to get kind of close. Also, the more we can make them run around, the more tired they'll get. That's going to be good for us. Now, without any of their leadership, they're going to struggle to know what even to do. Okay, I probably should get rid of these cavalry. Just charge on in there really quickly, because I don't think they'll last very long. Because with that, they could do a lot of damage to our guys, which is unacceptable. So it looks like they're trying to regroup all their forces. That's fine. So the AI at this point has no idea what's going on. What? They didn't hold their ground? What's going on here? That's what they're basically thinking to themselves. You need to not fire at will because you shoot our own troops. Shit. Okay, stand back. Stand back. Come on. You gotta be quicker. Get back before they start shooting at you. Go, go, go. Okay, good. Okay, we're in range here, but the closer we get, the more effective our shots are going to be. Because these guys don't have javelins and they're slower than our units, we should be okay to get in a little bit closer. Now, you lot, get more over here. Now, they're having a bit of a chance to rest now. If they can get back to being fresh, that's what we really need. Okay, it seems like these guys are coming after us here now, which is not what I wanted, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. This is all about divide and conquer. Take out little portions of their armies and just pick them apart a little bit at a time, because they're too strong to attack head on. I don't find heavy shot to be that much better, but maybe we should use it. If we go in close range, it'll pierce their armor, I think. Okay. Come on, get out of there. Get back. So we've already used a significant amount of ammunition with these guys, but still, taking out a Triari unit, definitely good. That'll give us, our cavalry, a lot more room to move. If we get rid of their anti-cav units. Okay, now, because it's wavering, if we just charge in there, it might just break them. Saving us, you know, a volley of ammo. Yeah, it broke them. Run them all down, because why not? Fuck the Romans, kill them all. And yeah, you guys have got their attention, just run away. Now's not the time to shoot them. We don't shoot them head on because of their shields. Alright, so what have we got over here? Principes, Hastati, Hastati, Hastati. We probably don't want to shoot the Hastati, because they'll be easy enough to fight in melee. Our guys over here have not fully recovered, but that's okay. Now it looks like they're walking. So that's what we're using these guys for now, is just as a distraction. Man, they just are no good at killing. They can't even kill units that are routing. So you guys just keep running that way. I mean, with them running, they're getting exhausted as well. Except our units are going to be faster. And if our spearmen get caught, well, they don't matter anyway anymore. Well, they don't matter that much. I mean, they can still get a few kills, but it's just all in due time. So I would really like to get a heroic victory on this, and the only way to do that is using this technique. Now, last time I did this battle, I did not get a heroic victory. I believe it was a close victory. But still, because that unit of Libyan hoplites got smashed, I might not be able to. We'll just do what we can. Okay, so these guys have taken a bit more interest down here. So how many? There's 5 of them in this area. So what are they doing? Are they walking? Yeah, alright, that's fine. We want them to turn around, because we don't want to shoot them from the front, we're going to shoot them in the back. So what I'm doing here is feigning the attack. Had no intention of actually launching the attack there. Oh shit. And they completely missed. So they've turned around. They didn't stick to it. Still, the fact that they wasted that that volley there was really good. So I'm gonna do it again. Again, we're just feigning the attack. This time we didn't get away. Lost a couple of men. Not a big deal. The thing is, if we're shooting them from the front, it's... I mean, we're still going to do some damage to them, it's just not going to be as much. Okay, looks like they really want to head over this way. So why don't we get around here? I think they're all trying to get to Hannibal. So we sort of have to understand where the AI is coming from, what their thought patterns are if we're gonna do this. So this battle, you know, it could end up taking us an hour and a half to do it this way. But like I said, I'm going to show you effective ways to win. Obviously, you don't need to be as anal about doing this. I'm pretty sure when I did this, I had quite a few soldiers left over. Oh, this is live commentary, by the way, guys. I'm talking in regard to the last time I did a walkthrough on this battle. I always do live commentary because I'm lazy. I can't be bothered doing recording and then fucking doing commentary. I'll just do it at the same time. Saves me time. Fuck editing. So that's good. We're doing tons of damage to them now. Okay, I'm gonna need another one of these missile units around over here. How tired are you? Okay, you need to rest first. So you can see there, 133 kills. He's almost done his worth. If he gets 160, you know, that's a really good job by them. Principes are probably the most dangerous units on here because they will just rip through our line. They're sort of equivalent to Libyan infantry, except that on legendary difficulty, it essentially turns them into Praetorians. But on legendary difficulty, they don't get shields on their backs, so tactics is the way to go. Alright, good job. We just need to shatter them. It doesn't matter about wiping them out utterly, because this is not a campaign battle. But it's good that they're ignoring us. And it does seem like the heavy shot's doing a good job. These are our only archers. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind a few more bloody skirmishers for this. Because that's what really wrecks the Roman army. Skirmishing. Alright. They're changing direction again. I don't know why. But as long as they're not going for us here, we're fine. I mean, all of our troops are safe for the time being. Alright, so what do we got here? Hastati. We could shoot them. I mean, they're not as well armoured as Principes. And on this difficulty, they do perform very well. Considering we've got a good start, I think we can justify shooting a few of them. We don't want to use this because it'll make my guys tired. Yeah, no, the heavy shot seems to be working quite well. It's just a shame I don't have more ammo. Okay, yeah, they're heading back over to these guys here, which means we need to keep running as far away from them as possible. Okay, we got Triari there. If you can shoot them with some heavy shot, that'd be good. I don't think there is armor piercing damage in this, or is there? I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I played it. Where's missile damage? Oh, it doesn't show you. They introduced that in Attila, which I think was a very good feature in Attila, even though I hate the game. Just because, well, I hate it in comparison to other Total Wars. Still better than, say, Age of Empires. Alright. He used up all of his ammo. That's great. Get him out of here. Alright, let's get the next missile unit. Hang on. Who's tired? Oh, you're fresh? Okay, good. We'll use you. So we just want to use them one at a time, because that's an effective way of utilizing their ammo. Now, we don't want to tell this guy to leave the battlefield. So just because he's run out of ammo doesn't mean we send him in here. Because what that's going to do is it's going to make it look like we've done a shit job if we get this guy killed. And if we can manage to kill 80 to 90% of their forces, essentially without taking any casualties, the rest of them will just run away. And that's what we need to get. It's the army loss penalty. Now, in Total War Warhammer, it happens way sooner. That's why you see, huge hordes of enemy run away. When you've done a really good job on a battle, or when they feel overwhelmed. But in this, it's not quite to that same extent. So they've given up running after these guys. They just keep changing their mind, and we're relying on them to keep doing that because we have maneuverability. Even said that there, we've got the highly maneuverable army. Let's make use of it. So we use up all of our ammunition, and then we start isolating them and, really hitting them hard. Okay, the others should probably come in a bit closer. I mean, they're fast enough that they can run away if they start chasing them, even if they are exhausted. These guys should be getting a bit tired as well, because they're not really taking much time to rest. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay, if they're just staying... They're taking a defensive situation, which is actually really good, because we just need to find someone who's got their backs turned to us. So how much ammo do you have? 25. Okay. What's your missile damage? Not quite as much as the archers, but considering how much ammo they've got heaps more range. That could be really useful. So I'm hoping for good things from you, Balearic Slingers. I'm expecting... So how many kills did you get? 300. Alright, I'm expecting at least 300 kills from you as well. Alright, so we get in... We're in range at the moment, but the closer we get, the more damage we'll do. Also got to make sure that terrain is nice and flat. We don't want them shooting into the fucking ground. We don't want to hit this, not unless they're already exhausted. Yeah, you can see that it doesn't quite do as much damage, because a volley of this did so much more. It's okay, we want them to keep chasing after us, keep running. Makes them tired. So we're getting a few kills in there, but surely we're doing hit point damage to them as well. Also, if we have a look at what's these guys' speed? Oh, it doesn't actually tell you in this. But definitely skirmishers are faster than, obviously, heavy infantry. That makes sense. Okay, maybe get back. If we can get them back to walking, that would be probably better, because that way I get more shots off before having to try and catch back up. And the thing is, because we're essentially corner camping here, we need to be getting out of this corner. We do not want to get stuck in a corner. We want options to get out, if possible. Okay, now I want you two to come over here, try and distract them over this way so these guys can get away. We just want to save them until the end of the battle, that's all. Okay, don't worry about them. These guys here seem like they're distracted by something else. I'm gonna bring the other cav back over this way, just for the time being. Okay, shooting from this angle here, from any of this side here, should be doing maximum damage. Yep, so if they're distracted, that's great. What's going on with these? Split up into 2 groups. Fine. Still got plenty of ammo, but they haven't killed 300 yet. That's what I'm expecting. These guys seem to be slowing down now. But still, we should get out of that corner. Should try and get around over this way. That's it. So they're focused on over here, and that's fine, because they'll never catch our cavalry, obviously. This is why it was so important to get rid of their cavalry early on, so they can't. They've got no maneuverability now. We can dictate how this battle goes. Until we're out of ammo, then we have no choice but to get into melee. You can see a lot of shots miss. You guys need to be a bit more accurate. Now these guys here have ammo as well, but they're not exactly missile units, so I wouldn't focus on that. Let's go here and test Testudo or something. They're looking pretty damn well exhausted. Maybe shoot these. These guys are out of range now. So you're going for kills, 106. That's pretty good. I mean, essentially, if you get 160, that's you're doing your worth. But obviously, the more kills you get, the less casualties we'll take when it comes down to the main engagement. I mean, the general rule of war: if your enemy is stronger than you, annoy them. Don't engage them head on. Seems like their shields are not doing very much. Close range, definitely more accurate. Very few of their shots are missing. Just ripping right through them. So keep distracting them up this way. Oh shit, they're coming over here. It's okay, we'll be able to get away. At least I hope so. I mean, he's relatively fresh. Good, if you could shatter them, that would be awesome. It also allow me to run. Oh, no, it won't. Come on, break the bastard. Good job. For that many of them to shatter, that's really good. Maybe this isn't going to be as hard as it was last time, because I remember last time I had to fucking kill them all right down to the last man. Probably didn't help that they were exhausted. Okay, I think you need to sort of get out of their way. You get around here. But it's good, these guys have had a chance to get out of the way now. Come out this way. You come around their back if you can distract them a bit more. So we've taken out 2 or 3 of their infantrymen at the moment. That's pretty good. So have you got 195? But you can add 60 onto that we don't need to kill, because that's as good as dead right there. I could send them to come and kill them. There's no harm in killing them. I mean, for me that is. Okay, they're chasing after. Oh fuck! Get back. Okay, I want you guys to stop now, because I'm not too sure where these guys are heading. Alright, next one we're going to shoot. No, they're coming after us. We need them to not be chasing after us. Okay, Hannibal, you've got high speed, so run around and just distract them. I don't want them coming after my missile unit, because they've got a specific job to do. Oh god, you guys are shit at fucking melee. How the fuck do you expect to kill them when they're not shattered, if you can't, kill them when they won't fight back? Okay, the fact that they're chasing after us this fast is a problem. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was really bad. They did a shit job there. Okay, maybe if you guys come around over this way, we can maybe shoot there. Oh, hang on. They've changed directions. That's what we want. We just don't want them chasing after the unit that's actually shooting after them. You're gonna have to run away. But you should be disgraced by that. That was crap. Okay. It's good that they've split themselves up like this if we were trying to isolate and kill them in melee. Because that's the thing. If you get them all, I've done this before. I've gotten them into a huge blob and squashed them from all sides, and then I lost. Because you can't break them on legendary difficulty. It just didn't work. I killed their general, cycle charging, had them completely surrounded, was shooting them as well. No. Completely steady. Alright, get in as close as we can without actually gaining their attention. I think we just gained their attention. Well, even just a couple of shots better than nothing. Don't get too close. Okay, yeah, we don't want them to be distracted on our infantry. We want them to be chasing after our cavalry, because the cavalry makes it very easy to get away from them. Also, gotta be very careful of that. They're pillar. Need more ammo. Okay, oh no, you can't go shooting them if these guys are chasing after you. It's not going to work. Okay, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about this right now. I mean, shooting them right now, there's no good angles to get them. I mean, maybe if you come over here you could shoot them, because you're a fair distance from them. But these guys need to start getting some shots in. I don't want to shoot them from the front. I guess it's alright to get one shot in. It's just, you know... Let's just see how much one shot from the front does. Yeah, see, that's shit. Don't do that. If we had shot them in the rear, we would have killed some of them. What they're doing is kind of smart, but dumb at the same time. They've isolated... They're sending like one unit at each of my units that are trying to harass them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them all over... Bring these guys over here, and I'm just going to kill them with melee. Because it would be very easy now. There's not that many of them. Should be able to kill them quite easily. Keep the bulk of them distracted up here for the time being. I'm going to need some cavalry to charge into them. Well, we don't need all the cavalry. You guys come over here. Just leave him behind. Get ready. What do we got? Triari, we've got Hastati, Triari. Don't forget these guys are also completely exhausted. I'm not going to need you. You just go over there. Get our infantry together. Get ready to go for it. I don't think we really need to use our javelins, but I will allow them. I mean, it will soften them up if nothing else. And these guys, they have to get too close in order to use them for the most part. Oh shit, did I just walk right through them? Oh no, pillar. Damn. That's a shame because those are noble horse. That was silly. Just trying to micromanage too many things. Okay, if they're chasing after you, maybe keep them distracted. We want to keep the bulk of their forces up here. Because we can... What we want to be doing is trying to... Instead of doing one massive battle where we can't win, we should take this instead into smaller battles that we can win. And just overwhelm... Actually have localized forces where we have the numerical superiority. Come on, Wankers, you need to get over here faster. Okay, and now if you could soften them up a little bit, that would really help. Yeah, to lose 15 of them because of their pillar, that's sort of unforgivable, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, shoot the Hastati, they don't have as much armor. Okay, they've changed directions, that's good. Just in time for me to shoot them. This is good, to an extent. I mean, I was hoping to get into melee, but we're getting some shots in. Maybe they've recognized that it would be hopeless to attack us from this angle. No, now they've changed again. Alright, shoot the Hastati. What are they aiming for? No, get back, they're aiming for you. It's good that they keep changing targets though. They're being indecisive, so there's 4 of them here. About to smash into them. They should be completely exhausted. But for our infantry get into it, make sure we're formed up. Okay, if you guys... Okay, what's this? This guy's isolating himself. It's alright. Okay, start getting in closer now. So if we just completely overwhelm them, they'll break. Make it so much easier to deal with the other ones. So what's this? We got Triari, they don't have javelins. Get into situations where we can isolate them and we'll get them. Obviously, if you can shoot them, that would be good. What are these? Hastati. Okay, no one should be on that retarded move. This thing here. Turn that off. You shooting your javelins or what? Do this. Okay, it's just Hastati. You should be easy enough for you to deal with that. You get back. You get in there. Why? Right. And just break them. So these ones here, oh my god, they still won't break. They're completely surrounded. Alright, who wants to charge in? You do it. So that should increase melee defense, I think. Yeah. So you can see why we wanted to shoot the Triari. Because they just don't break. These guys do. The Hastati are easy enough. So how are we going over here? Of the guys that are in combat, the main melee forces, they're not doing too badly. These guys can, yeah, they're considered melee missile troops to some extent. Because they've got that there. Hannibal should not be fighting. Alright, you guys get over there. If we just overwhelm them with numbers. Alright, coming back over here. Let's have a look. So they're looks like they're heading more back over this way now. Which is kind of what we want. Because I want you to continue shooting. They just don't want to die. I mean, they're killing us very slowly, but they just refuse to break. You really got to question whether or not it was a good idea to send in the cavalry at all to fight that. I was hoping to sort of give them a bit of shock. Oh, hang on. Selected the wrong unit there. Just pull them out. Let the infantry handle it. But we want to keep overwhelming numbers here just so that, to sort of terrify them. Okay, they won't last much longer. They might not be breaking, but they're not fighting particularly well in melee, and that's just as bad as breaking. They're completely surrounded. There we go. And those Hastati, looks like we got rid of all of them. So at this stage, I'd say we've probably even matched in regard to numbers, but we've still got quite a lot of skirmishing superiority, so we need to be making use of that. Okay, you're just winded. Okay, getting close, because we need to be shooting more of these idiots. Don't shoot Hastati, because we've seen we can fight them easily enough in melee. Principe and Triarii, they need to go. They're the ones we need to be focusing on, because they just don't break. Alright, good. Now that you've killed them, you can have a bit of a break. Okay, I don't want Hannibal getting into melee combat again. Okay, looks like they've formed up a bit more of a solid force again. And they can't make up their mind which way they want to go. Now, I still feel if we go up against them head on, they will for the most part beat us. So we've still got to skirmish them. Just because we've taken out, 4 of their units essentially at no cost, doesn't mean, oh, let's just go kill the rest of them. No. Like I said, we're trying to get a heroic victory here. In order to get a heroic victory, you got to keep your army alive. What I'd like to do essentially is do better than what Hannibal did historically. And he wasn't on legendary difficulty, he was just playing on normal. Of course, being a douche there. Okay, so the main line here, move them back, we don't want them fighting, but we actually don't, stay where you are for the time being, because we want them to keep being distracted by you. Yeah, you, come over here. We just don't want them chasing after our Balearic slingers. If they feel like it's a viable option to attack our main line, like if we leave them vulnerable, then maybe they'll go for it, which is what we want. Okay, there's Principes there. I want you to shoot them, and you to shoot into there. Because the thing is, even if we miss that particular unit, because we're shooting into a big blob, we're going to be getting something. Okay, now with our infantry, all these guys, and Hannibal, run back. Oh crap, our guys are exhausted. That is not good. I mean, their guys should be exhausted as well. We really need our cavalry now to distract them. Shit, get back to the red line. Hannibal, you stay here. Try and get them to chase after you. Okay, yeah, so come at them from the flank there. I don't think we're getting many kills there. That's why we gotta get in close, because they're so inaccurate. Are you guys set to fire at will? Okay, fire at will. Just annoy them. We want them to change directions. Or at least, draw back some of their units, so we don't have to take on their entire front line. I didn't realize my guys would be exhausted after that fight. Okay, this guy here is getting isolated. I mean, that's something, but it's not enough. It seems to me like they're moving faster than us. Why don't you oh, I got the wrong ones here. No. Just hang back. Okay, shoot him a bit. Okay, looks like they got a shot off on us, but they missed. Gotta get rid of these Principes here, because they're annoying me. Okay, they're starting to split off a little bit. That's what we want. Good. So we might have just saved them. Now, the thing is, Principes, they're not as sturdy as Triarii. And they're certainly not as good against cavalry. We've got this one isolated here. I don't have any infantry. Why don't we just see if we can horse sandwich the motherfucker? We'll probably take a few losses in our cavalry, but this is exactly what they're useful for. Yeah, while they're dicking around there, gotta get these guys out of here. Because the thing is, I don't want to waste too much ammunition on my slingers shooting them head on. We weren't doing much damage. Considering how much damage he was doing at one point, when it was in close range, we've got to sort of keep that situation going. And if it's not doing it, then we should just save our ammunition until we get to that situation. Now, our guys are, for the most part, fresh. We're not going to have very long to attack them. Here we go. Horse sandwich motherfucker time. Don't even bother with them. They're a waste. Send him in so we can increase their melee defense. What are you doing? What are you... Oh, you're very tired. Charge in. So, considering we've got them completely surrounded, yeah, they should break. Come on, shatter, you piece of shit. Got him. Alright, that's really good there. And I don't think I took much damage. Alright, good. Slingers, come back. We want to try and lure another one over here if we can. Alright, I'm going to isolate these two into two groups. Come over there, and you just stay back here. That's a really big deal, because that's probably their strongest anti-infantry unit. Well, one of them. They've got a lot of principes. Now, if these guys can get back over here, okay, you can stop now for a bit and have a bit of a rest. Because if they can get fresh, you know, we'll have an advantage. It looks like they're going to take a bit of a rest as well. That's fine. We'll find a way to... Find a weak spot to attack it. Okay, which way are they facing? Actually facing this way now. Alright, slow back down. Alright, I want you to shoot those Triari. No. Shoot these here. What are they? Hastati? Oh, fuck it, just shoot whatever you can. We're just not really getting very many good shots in with these guys. And I was really counting on them to do that. Okay, they're spreading their forces out again. What I really need is some horse archers, because the good thing about horse archers is even though there's less of them in a battalion, we can find their weak spot a lot quicker. Like right now, that would be the ideal place to shoot. But for me to get these guys around here, not to mention they're exhausted, they're just really going to struggle with it. Oh, so here was the Roman camp. Let's just go run around in there, shall we? I don't think this does anything. This is just for shits and giggles. Failed to see how 75,000 men could stay in there, but it's alright. Okay, these Hastati over here, they're ripe for the taking, I think. I think these two by themselves can hit them. Just make sure they don't get pillar off, which they didn't. The other guy needs to get around the back. Damn, looks like they're fucking catching up. I mean, I know my guys are exhausted, but they're missile units. They should be able to keep up with them. Our guys here seem to be doing pretty well. Yep, we got rid of them. Oh shit, get out of there, get out. What are these? Triari? Okay, good, they don't have javelins. But you do. Alright, good job. What are these here? We got Principe and Triari. Probably something you don't want to charge. I mean, you can charge the Principe, but you got to isolate them from the Triari. Alright, so these are both Triari, right? Okay, so shoot them. These two are seemingly pretty good heavy hitters. You gonna shoot off your javelins or not? Seems like they'll only do it on the charge. We don't have time to wait for that. Okay, we're approaching. I would like to do this episode in under an hour, but I'm gonna do it properly. It's good to see these guys are being isolated. They should be pretty easy to get rid of because they've already been hit quite hard. Let's get ready for another horse sandwich. Okay, you guys start coming over here. You could fight them. Now all we need to do is kill him before they show up. Right away. Get into smaller battalion. More of a box because it's a smaller one we're up against. If we go too wide, this is going to completely miss their mark. Don't worry about diamond formation. Horse sandwich motherfucker. Alright, that should absolutely wreck them. Good. I don't think we lost anyone on that. Alright, now I believe we've got 3 loads of Triari in this general area. So if our infantry... infantry should be able to handle the Triarii pretty well. It's the Principes I'm most concerned about. Alright, I want you to feign charge in here. Just use your javelins. I'll just do a couple of cycles. I feel actually a lot better once these guys have actually run out of ammo. Yeah, you guys just keep chasing them away. Now, charging into these guys with the cavalry is not going to be as effective. I could run them down to get some more experience, but we don't have time for that. Okay, our guys are coming in over here. They should be pretty much exhausted. But if you could just shoot off the last of your ammo, that would be good. Okay, good. No more ammo with my cavalry, because I reckon I'll just use it to shoot my own troops if I'm not careful. You know, we got a few kills on them, and that's all we can really ask for. Okay, yep, start coming around here. So they're definitely exhausted now, because we're getting a massive lead on them. There's no way they're going to get back here in time. It'd be good if our guys could have a bit of a rest, but we don't have time for that. These guys should be exhausted. Alright, let's get these guys over here. I want my infantry to try and use up their ammo. Oops. So yeah, those with... just leave the spears behind for the time being. Let's use our melee infantry, because they'll be faster at it. I mean, there's no point having these guys essentially taking up a space with high melee defense. We need to quickly kill them. If what I said just made sense at all. Okay, they're coming in over here. Just back off a little bit. Got this guy coming back over here. Also good. Of course, we'll have the cavalry charge into them if we can. Just a cycle charge. Don't have them stay. Come on, shoot. Oh, that is perfect. That's it, rip him to shreds. Alright, in you go. And in you go. You and you don't shoot, because you're just going to shoot into the back of this guy. Actually, you two, prepare to deal with him. Because we got this guy here, especially with the Libyan infantry charging into their rear. They're fucked. They're gone. Alright, we'll probably have to start wrapping this up soon. I'd say at this point victory is certain, but his heroic victory, don't know about that yet. Okay, these guys still have ammo. I want to try and use it up. But these guys are coming back, so we need to be quick. Okay, if they're coming back, you guys get ready to come over here and shoot. I don't want to be shooting Hastati. It just seems like a waste of ammo, because... Well, look, better we use it rather than don't use it. So, getting closer. How are you going for fatigue? Yeah, you're going to be exhausted for a good long while. Okay, get in there. Trying to let our Libyan infantry take too much damage. That javelin load there didn't really do a lot. What are they doing? Oh, they're dicking around. Perfect. Shoot them. You're not going to get a good charge in there. It just needs to be hit and run. Don't stick around. Okay, good. They're getting killed. These guys over here, those Hastati, if they could shatter, that would be awesome. Good. Don't bother shooting them. I think they shatter immediately because their general's dead. Okay, if we can take out this load of Triari next, that would be awesome because they're such a pain in the ass. Seems like they're chasing after him, like, why would you bother? How are they going over here? Well, they're winning, but the guy hasn't broken yet. We haven't lost many men, so it's okay. The Triari are very slow killers, but they last a long time. I would really like to shoot some more Principes. This guy's getting low on ammo. He's killed 231, but if we add up all the units that they shattered, I guess it's a bit more than that. These guys are doing pretty well as well. Okay, I'm now confident that we can attack these guys head on and win. But would we get a heroic victory? I don't know. The thing is, we're almost out of ammo. Okay, these guys here, they won. Okay, let's get ready to deal with this. Okay, you're out of ammo. You did the best that you could. Let these guys keep shooting. They're doing a reasonable job. Thin them out as much as possible. It'll make them break a lot easier. They should be pretty much exhausted. Right, if we can get these Hastati to chase after the cavalry here, we can very easily beat them. So you guys just stay here, have a little bit of a rest, because some of them are very tired. Good, those Principes are wavering. Alright, I just want you to try and gain their attention if you can. Draw them out over this way. I'm just feigning the attack. Just feigning it. Just feigning it. We want to isolate this guy, because it'd be very easy to kill if he's isolated. He doesn't want to take the bait. Okay. Shit. The thing is, I know that if we fight this right now, we're still going to take a lot of casualties. Oh, well, we're almost at an hour, so I think it's time to wrap this up. You can see we've won the battle. There's no way in hell these guys are going to beat us. We outnumber them by too much. We've got cavalry superiority. We're going to hit them in their weak spots, which are the Hastati. You can sort of see which ones are the Hastati by basically their light red. Principe are isolated here. Good. Spread out a little bit more. Here we go. This one here is going to die. That should be pretty easy. It's not a pure horse sandwich, but it should get rid of them quickly enough. Ooh, shit. That wasn't good. Alright, get in there. Here we go. Just leave them alone for the time being. Okay, we're out of ammo with them. Okay, General, get over here. Got to increase their melee defense. Our guys are getting a bit wrecked. Now you guys get over here really quickly. You got to hit them in the rear. Here's our chance. While these guys are distracted over here. So some of our guys are getting hit pretty hard, but their units should be a lot more exhausted than ours. Come on, you can. If you free up these guys here, then come and hit them in this spot. Hit them in the Hastati. Where the fuck are they? Ah, you don't have time. Hit them here then. Of course, it's got to be cycle charges, so you got to get out and do it again. Okay, all the infantry, get over here. Right down that. Take them off that. Okay, you guys as well, get over here. These guys are going to be useless in charges, but these ones won't be. Let them come in a little bit. What's this? That Triarii shattered. Good. Let's get this one in here. Oh, we got the mass rout about to happen.
The legions break with nowhere to run. Cut them down. Rome is as good as ours.
Come on, give me a heroic victory. I earned it this time. Oh, fuck you. Well, that's as good as a heroic victory. Just, if it says decisive victory, it just means that the odds apparently weren't quite as much in our favour as it was to be a heroic victory. Sorry, the odds weren't quite enough in their favour to begin with. So, anyway, that's how you do the Battle of Cannae, legendary difficulty, with a decisive victory. I'm going to try and get as many decisive victories as possible. I think one of the big blunders was these guys here at the very start got absolutely smashed, but apart from that, we took very few casualties, and that Roman army is just wiped out. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode, and we'll see you for the next one, which will be part 2. And see you next time, fuckers.